What's up, guys? This is CWeezy13 coming back to you today with the video that y'all have been looking for. Yes, it's the Jinzo Egyptian God deck profile. I'm just kidding. I'm also going to be announcing the booster pack winner, of course. But anyway, let's get started. Put the extra deck right there. Put the tokens right there. Now let's get started. Of course, we have Slifer, Obelisk, Ra, one of the main staples of the deck. Then you have two Jinzos, have two Jinzo Ejectors. Two Jinzo Ejectors, you can tribute them when there's summoned or while they're on the field. As long as they're face up on the field, you can tribute them. Search for a Jinzo, and you could look at your opponent's face down spell of trap cards. If there's a trap card, you can special summon it. So that's the good thing about Jinzo Ejector. Then you have three Ra's Disciples. You summon one to the field, you get to special summon the other two from the hand or deck, and you can only tribute them for the Egyptian God cards, which that gives you three monsters right there to tribute for one. You have Mirage Dragon. Basically another Jinzo. Your opponent cannot activate trap cards during the battle phase. Have two normal level 4 powerful monsters. Now here's where things get interesting. You have two Aroma Jars. When this card is face down and flip face up, it cannot be destroyed by battle, and also during the end of each player's turn, you gain 500 life points. So let's say my opponent attacks this monster, flips it face up. During their end phase, I get 500. I end my next turn, I get 500. And the cycle just continues. I've ended a couple duels with 15,000, 16,000 life points before. I've gotten up to 20,000 in one duel. This next card can be a pain in the butt for the other person. Needleworm. When it's flip face up, you discard the top 5 cards of their deck to the graveyard, dismantling their deck where they can't even use it. Now, one of my personal favorite from the deck is Alumi Raj. Its effect is all monsters on the field lose attack and defense equal to their own level rank times 300. And I have 3 of them, and they're a tuner. Now this monster right here alone has won me duels before. And it's on, well, when its own effect takes place on it, it's got 700 attack. So a 700 attack monster is winning me duels. It's pretty crazy, you ask me. You have, I got 2 ice hands and 2 fire hands. Fire hand, whenever it's destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target one monster your opponent controls and destroy it, and then you can special summon an ice hand. Ice hand, when it's destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target your opponent's set, spell, or trap card, destroy it, and then special summon a fire hand. Now, Scapegoat, another personal favorite. It's a flip effect monster. When it's flip face up, you can special summon as many black sheep tokens as possible. That's what our tokens are for. Let's say that's the only monster on your field, and let's say you activate Swords of Venom Light. Your very next turn, you can flip it face up. I got 3 tokens, so you have 4 monsters on the field right there. And you got, let's say, Ra, Obelisk, or Slifer. That's 4 monsters. You only need 3. So, yeah, that could be very deadly. All right. Now, I have my emergency provisions in this deck for this one reason. You activate Ra's effect, you lose all your life points but 100. Well, you have this on the field, and let's say at least 3 other face down cards on the field. Or 3 face up. It don't matter. You do Ra's effect, summon them, do Ra's effect. you have no life points. Then you activate this card, send 3 more cards to the graveyard. You have 3,100 life points to work with instead of that 100. That's why it's in the deck. Final countdown. Pay 2,000 life points after 20 turns have passed after you activate this card, counting the turn you activate this card as the first turn you win the duel. Basically, another way to win and keep your opponent on the edge. Gold Sarcophagus. The main reason why I have it in here is to search for Final Countdown. It says you can banish 1 card from your deck face up during the second standby phase. After this card's activation, add that card to your hand. So, easy way to put Final Countdown in the hand. Dark Hole. Destroy all monsters on field. Get yourself out of trouble. Lightning Vortex. Same thing, but it only does your opponent's face-up monsters and it don't do yours. The Monarch Stormforth. A very good card. It's only limited to 1 per deck, which sucks, but it's reasonable. Once during this turn, if you tribute a monster for a tribute summon, you could tribute 1 monster your opponent controls, as if you controlled it. And it don't target. That's why it's so good. Twin Twisters. Discard 1 card, target up to 2 spell and trap cards on the field, destroy them. Basically, if you don't have Jinzo on the field, your opponent's got a couple face downs, and you want to attack, good way to get rid of them. Mystical Space Typhoon, same thing. Pot of Duality helps you get through the deck. Supply Squad, same thing. Once per turn, if a monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, draw 1 card. Soul Charge, bring monsters back. That also worked good with Aroma Jar, because you pay life points to summon special summon monsters back. Axe of Despair, attach it to Jinzo, gains 1,000 attack points. 2 Swords of Vanilla Light. Now these trap cards are for when Jinzo's not on the field. Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Once per turn, you can negate an attack, and instead of sending it to the graveyard, send it face down. Set it face down. Solemn Warning. Negate effects. Magic Cylinder. Everybody should know what that is, but if you don't, if an opponent's monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster, negate the attack, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to its attack. Jar of Avarice. Goes good with Needleworm. Target any 5 cards in your graveyard except Jar of Avarice. Shuffle all 5 into the deck, draw 1 card. Mirror Force and Dimension Guardian. Activate this card by targeting 1 face-up attack position monster you control. It cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect. Hey, sorry about that, guys. I had some technical difficulties. So let's get to the extra deck. Castle the Sky Blaster Musketeer. 2 level 4 monsters. You can attach 1 XYZ material from this target. Target 1 face-up card on the field. Turn it to face down. Also, you can use its second effect, detach 2, and then shuffle 1 face-up card from the field into the deck. Black Rose Dragon. The only time I bring this out is all else fails. I need to banish everything on the field, get a fresh restart, and there you go. That's all I use it for. And Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. Really good card. Once per turn during either player's turn, when another level 5 or higher monster activates its effect on the field, you can negate the activation if you do destroy it. Its other effect, once per turn during either player's turn, when a monster effect is activated that targets exactly 1 level 5 or higher monster on the field and no other cards, you can negate the activation if you do destroy it. Its third effect, if this card's effect destroys a monster, this card gains attack equal to the destroyed monster's original attack until the end of this turn. A really good extra deck card to have. Now, to get to what all of y'all have been waiting for. The announcement of the winner of the Duelist Pack Rivals of the Pharaoh Booster Pack. I shuffled all the names into the hat, and I have come up with one name, and I have to say congratulations to Alvin for the winner of the Booster Pack. Alvin, I will get with you shortly after this video is posted, and we'll go from there. And thank y'all for the rest of y'all for entering into the giveaway. I will be having more giveaways in the future. So, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos.